2 Corinthians 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh thy power, pulling down of strongholds. Giving our praises to Yahweh Shem Shai for giving me the spirit to do this video. Double honors to all the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and the house of David is rising, and all the sincere Akim that have been pushing this truth in sincerity. Keep pushing. You see that this place is going down, man. The Most High is tearing down strongholds. You know, the precept we just read, 2 Corinthians 10. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. So this word is mighty. This is a sword. This is a spiritual sword. You know, via the book is a spiritual sword. It's a two-edged sword. And the Most High is teaching his students to war this spiritual battle. So we give him all the glory and all the praise for that, man. And I've just been meditating on the fact that I was in that Christian church most of my life, man. 20 plus years. And the Most High saw fit for me to get out of there. He called me out of there, man. So just have to endure now and grow in the spirit. Continue to grow in the spirit. And always remember to give thanks and glory to the Most High. Calling you out of that escape from Alcatraz. That was an escape from Alcatraz. A brother used that term. You escape from Alcatraz. Escape from Auschwitz, those concentration camps. You know? Escape from those heavy duty prisons, man. So giving our praises to Yahweh Shem Shai for that. The scripture that comes to mind is Psalms 18, what I went into the last time I was over here. When David called upon the Lord, and the Most High saw fit to deliver him out from his enemies. Right from the midst of his enemies. He called him out. He came with his chariot, you know, via the so-called UFOs, and abducted him out in the heat of battle and replaced him in a safe pavilion, a place of safety. So this is the power that the Most High Yahweh Shai has. He can deliver you out of tight situations, what may otherwise seem tight, but they're small to the Most High. Yeah, so he delivered me out of that church. My faith should be really, you know, that's a testimony that I could always use to my benefit. I know how wicked these people are in the Christian church. I know how the hypocrites get down, how they like to teach you falsehood. But you can fool some of the people some of the time, but you can't fool all of the people all of the time. Let's hit another one. So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but mighty. That's the mighty power that we have back in us, man. Continue to call upon that name. Yahweh Shai, which they don't teach you in that Christian church. Yeah? Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai, he saves, he delivers. Yahweh, he is. So let's go to this precept in Micah 5. Micah 5, we could start from 7. Right now, this is going to be, for the time being, this is one of my favorites. Micah 5 and 7 says, and the remnant of Jacob shall be in the midst of many people, as a dew from Yahweh, as the shadow upon the grass that teareth not for man, nor waiteth for the sons of men. And the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles in the midst of many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, and as a young lion among the flocks of sheep. Who, if he go through, both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Yeah, that's what it's going to be. Talking about the We're entering onto that time now. Yeah, the remnant, the elect, the remnant of Jacob shall be among the Gentiles. Right in the midst of the... Again, I refer back to David, man. He was in the midst of his enemies, man. And we are in the midst of our enemies. And they're going to come in like a flood. You know? Among the midst of the many people, as a lion among the beasts of the forest, and a young lion among the flocks of sheep, who if he go through both treadeth down and teareth in pieces, and none can deliver. Right, you can't fight against a lion, you know, in your carnal state. You know, a lion is powerful. If you've seen a lion in its true not on television, because it looks much different from you see it on television, and when you see it in the zoo, it could be in the zoo, or you've seen it in some of those so-called tropical countries. If you've seen it face to face, you know you can't mess with that. And that's what the Most High is alluding to, man. Yeah? Right. Thy hand shall be lifted up, thine adversaries and all thine enemies shall be cut off. And it shall come to pass in that day, saith Jehovah thy power, that I will cut off their horses and cut out the midst of thee, and I will destroy the chariots, and I will cut off the cities, thy land, and down all thy strongholds. That's what I wanted. Right? Go back to the other precept. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty. Mighty through God to the pulling down of strongholds. Most High is tearing down strongholds. And now back to Micah 5:11. And I will cut off the cities, the land, and throw down all thy strongholds. So yeah, he's tearing down strongholds. This is that word. This is the two-edged sword that he's given us. He's brought us up from whatever background we came from. He's woke us up. In my case, it was the Christian church, and called me to this battle. And we are under the Most High Yehovah Yahushua's programming. This is not of our own. This is not of our own. This is all by the Ruach HaKodesh. So that's why he gets the glory. Yeah, man. And when you wake up in the morning and you come out your yard, there's always a reminder that you're in the midst of your enemies, man. Yehovah Yahushua's got ways of reminding you when you see those alphabet people, them, you know. And it's vexing to the spirit. It's vexing to the spirit. Let me get that. Isaiah 19:14 says, and Jehovah hath mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunk man staggereth in his vomit. There's that perverse spirit, man. You know, now they're mandating that thing over there in America, over there in Australia, over there in Trinidad. You can't fly, you can't go anywhere unless you get that serpent juice. And one of those, is it the Texas governor saying that, he's fighting the mandate. He's saying he wants to ban the mandate. He's banned the mandate. He said this thing shouldn't be like that. It should be an optional thing. But we're going to see how long that lasts. Because everything, the king's heart is in the hand of Yehovah thy power. So if it's the Most High's will that everybody, I think they're saying, what is it, 76, no, 76, I think it's 76% of people are still yet to get the serpent juice. So, like I say, the king's hand, let's get that precept, man. Let's get that precept. Get the dust off that one. Proverbs 21. 21:1. And the king's heart is in the hand of Yehovah thy power, as the rivers of water. He turneth it wheresoever he will. The Most High is in control of the kings, the governors, the princes, the politicians, all the politicians, the president, creepy Joe too. If you can finish off his sentences, Most High is in control of these people. Yeah? Right, so there's a perverse spirit, man, and we're aware of it. We pick up all these vibrations, so that's why we're vexed, and that's why we put up these, as King David did, put up these affirmations, these prayers, these pleas to the Yahweh thy power, man. Yeah? Let's get another one. This is 2 Peter and 2. We're gonna start from 4. For if God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them, Did you see the wasp? The wasp is following me, look. You see? When a wasp comes up to you, you just let it do what it do. 99%, 99 time, it ain't gonna sting ya. It ain't gonna sting ya. A matter of fact, it's good when they come around. To me, it's a good omen when they come around you. These the Most High's creation. Yeah, man. So let's bring out some of these precepts. Where was we? 2 Peter and 2. For God spared not the angels that sinned, but cast them down to hell and delivered them unto chains of darkness, to be reserved unto judgment, and spared not the old world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness. That's why we continue to preach. We want that salvation. And there's a blueprint. Preaching this word is one of the ways where you stay separate from this nasty place, condemning this place. Yeah? King David put up curses on this place regularly. Spared not the world, but saved Noah, the 8th person, a preacher of righteousness, bringing in the flood upon the world of the ungodly. Right, we know that story, and we know what happened to everybody apart from the family of Noah. The 8th out of the whole world, 8 people saved, man. Kala Yehovah Ba'Shem Yahushua. That was and we're gonna follow that example by continuing to preach and tell them the truth. Tell these people the truth. And turning the cities of Sodom is another example. And turning the city of Sodom and Gomorrah unto ashes, and condemn them with an overthrow, making them an example unto those that after should live ungodly. That was an example. There are 2 examples there. The flood, Noah's flood, the flood that flooded all the wicked, and the burning of Sodom and Gomorrah, burning it by ashes and fire and brimstone, man, and delivered just Lot, vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked. Right. For that man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing the nasty talk, all the nasty talk that we're talking about, and you could, I'll leave that to your imagination. For the righteous man dwelling among them in seeing and hearing what they was talking about, vex his righteous soul from day to day with their unlawful deeds. Right, man. So the Lord knoweth how to deliver the godly out of temptation, and to reserve the unjust to the day of judgment to be punished. Reserve the unjust, right, unto the day of judgment to be punished. He knows how to deliver his elect. Yahweh Ratazah, we're doing our best to continue to do this work, man, and preach to be saved. Let's get another one, right? Because the Most High is tearing down strongholds, and this is part of what we're doing. We know the angels are doing their thing, bringing judgments around the globe. They're in the midst of those tornadoes. The last one I heard was in Pakistan. We know about the one that was in Haiti. There was a tornado in Tokyo, earthquake. The list goes on and on and on. And the angels are in the midst of those tornadoes, those earthquakes, tearing it up. In the other place there, the Canary Islands, the people were in fear. That place used to be one of those landmarks where you go and visit, and people still stupid. They want to go and look down in in the volcano to see the lava. People, they're saying this thing is going to go on for a very, very long time. They're in fear, and there's a lot of damage. A lot of houses been damaged, and it's toxic atmosphere. They're saying that with the lava going into the sea, causing a toxicity in the air. The colliding of the lava going into the sea causes a toxicity in the air. The salt water and the lava, when it combines, causes a bad energy, a bad atmosphere that is toxic to breathe in. So that's all the spirits, the Most High spirits, that is using on the left hand side, bringing down this place, bringing down these strongholds, man, like we looked at in those precepts. Right, so he's vexed with this place. Let's go to Romans 1 and 26:4. This cause God gave them up unto vile affections, for even their women did change the natural use unto that which is against nature. Yeah. You know what that is, isn't it? You understand that they're against nature, unnatural, and that's why the Most High had to do away with Sodom and Gomorrah, man. And there's a lot of other cities too, right, that he made examples of. Let's carry on in 27, Romans 1. And likewise also men leaving the natural use of the women, burnt in their lust one toward another, men with men working that which is unseemly, and receiving unto themselves that recompense of that error which was meet. And even they did not like to retain God in their knowledge. And even as they did not like to retain God in their knowledge, God gave them over to a reprobate mind to those things which are not convenient, being filled with all the ungodliness. And here are the list of these things they was filled with. Why Most High, that he doesn't like, and that's why he destroyed those wicked people. Many examples. Being filled with all the unrighteousness, fornication, wickedness, covetousness, maliciousness, full of envy, murder, debate, deceit, malignity, whisperers, gossipers, backbiters, right? Haters of God, despiteful, proud, boasters, inventors of evil things, disobedient to parents, right? They make up things that all pertaining to evilness. Most High saying this is how he feels about them, right? Disobedient to parents, without understanding, covenant breakers, right? You can't trust them, man. They don't keep their promises. Yeah, just like when you hear them saying, "Oh, we ain't gonna mandate this such and such a time." Now they're saying, "Nah, the 5-year-olds to the 11-year-olds over there in America are eligible to get the serpent juice." 5 years old, between the 5 years old and 11 years. So the Most High ain't playing, man. Most High is tearing down. This is their kingdom, so that's why we're all for that. This ain't our kingdom. This ain't our kingdom. This is their kingdom. The Most High is tearing down their kingdom, and all those that want to join with them, join hand in hand with them, are gonna go down with them. Those that love this kingdom and love the people in this kingdom. But we want to watch. We're gonna sit back and we're gonna eat the popcorn and watch this place go down. Yahweh Ratazah, Ba'ashem Yahushai, giving our praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Without understanding, covenant breakers, without natural affection, implacable, unmerciful, who knowing the judgment of Yahweh, that they which commit such things are worthy of death, not only to the same, but have pleasure in them that do them. Right, if you sit back and you say, "Oh, let them do it, it's all right, as long as they don't," nah, we're not for this shit. That's why we put up curses on this wicked place. We're against this wicked place. So, Most High tearing this place down. We're going to end with this one again. 2 Corinthians, tearing down these strongholds, man. 10 and 4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh thy power, pulling down of strongholds. Right. Giving our praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. Give me the spirit to do this video. and the house of David is rising. Micah 5:11. And I will cut off the cities of thy land and throw down all thy strongholds. Giving our praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Yeah? This place is going down. And like I say, the movie is going to start to get more and more dramatic. Play your position, what the Most High gave you, and you will succeed. You know, listen to the Most High, listen to the instructions of the Most High. Play your position, play your role. Your lot is your lot. And if you keep to that lot, the Most High will preserve you. And we're going to see this place go down bit by bit, brick by brick, because he's tearing down strongholds. So I want to give our praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, and to Wada, to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua for giving me the spirit to do this video. The house of David is rising. And everything the wicked have done to us, past, present, and future, is falling upon their own head. So Yahweh Ratazar, we still have some more nice days left, so I can come out here and continue to give glory to the Most High, doing these walk and talks, man, and hastening the day of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua to come back.